19 million people have had sexual relations with the same sex, and that goes across the board. That's for heterosexual and homosexual. They the sexual things, outside the covenant of marriage. So I don't know, like we see like the big issue, or some pretty big issues like abortion, divorce, and those things. They're not so high. They're actually sloping downward. They're actually getting better. But other things are starting to decrease. What is that really saying though? What do y'all think about that? Worship service numbers are decreasing, but we're making progress, and socially in America, somewhat, or in areas that we thought we have completely failed in. Y'all have any ideas or?
Took some while to digest.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It does. And the thing about this is, it's crazy. Is are we? Because someone would look at that. Someone would look at that and they would say that religion has been maybe even a hindrance in the way we conduct ourselves morally. That's an argument for it. But are we willing to sacrifice good numbers and reject good morality? Are we in it for the outcome? Or are we in it for correcting our morals? Is that making sense? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought that was a very interesting issue, especially with when I'm like I said. I don't want to keep talking here. I want somebody else to talk. But do you think do you think it's more money or more bad decisions, or the president, or maybe war, the lack of oil, water, whatever it is? Do you think those things are the main cause of why this country's kind of spiraling downward, and we're trying to get back up, have a name in the world, have a good name in the world? Or do you think it's our morals that have taken us this far?
So I see what you're saying, like, are people doing it for, what's the word for it? Do it for the benefits and not because of their intentions. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like,
doing the right thing for the wrong reason?
Yeah, like, I'm only friendly to this girl because I want to lay with her.
Yeah.
Going off the Bible, our righteousness is filthy rags. So when we try to do right things on our own, a lot of times, I'm not going to say all the times, I'm not going to say everybody, but we have the wrong intentions on doing the right thing, because a lot of times we want to make ourselves seem better.
Yeah.
And we want to be this good person. Because we see it in the movie, we see the jerks and the people who, you just like, man, I hate them. And you don't want to be that person. And so you do your best to be good. You may talk like you're bad maybe, just for fun, but you're generally a good person. And at the end of the day, though, I think Christianity is not about being so much as a good person, but about repentance.
Yeah.
That's what it's always been about. And I could see why, people would say religion is a hindrance, because a lot of times religion mindsets are set up to be like, well, I gotta do the right thing because I'm told to, not because I want to. And then people are getting church forced onto them, and so they act out rebellious, and we get the whole cliche about the preacher's kid. And so it just kind of builds up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if during that time that religion was good, you know what I mean? Like, was it really God-based or was it man-made, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, it's hard to tell, especially since, I don't know if that survey is just that survey for, this specific area, and not a national, I don't know.